What up, kiddos? My name's Paz Moore, and we're back here with this game. This fucking game. Doki Doki Literature Club. You guys keep telling me this thing gets really, really good. It's a great psychological horror game. And I do always try and do what you guys want. Just let me know what you want to see. So we're gonna rock this out, man. We're gonna try it. It should be getting good sometime soon. You said the first hour or two is really slow. We're about an hour and 20 minutes in, so let's get it going, man. Let's load this game back up. Here we go. Use skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay, I can do that, man. All right. Guess that's everyone. Yep. Yeah, look, there's nobody in the room here, man. A little more stressful than I anticipated. Why was it stressful, bro? Because if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability, man, come on. Yeah, it is, man. You signed up for a literature club. You let the girl lasso you and drag you into the door, and now you're part of a literature club. Guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Yep, 100%, man. Sori and Monica are happily chatting. I wonder why they're so happy. Why are they all chit-chatty? They must not have heard me cussing them out in the last video, because I was doing a lot of that. I was cussing them out like nobody's fucking business. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Hey, a lot of those poems were good. It's just taking so fucking long to get through. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Well, that's just a fucked up group of people right there. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Bitch, what the fuck you mean cute? Huh? Man, these girls are about to get to fighting at some point. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Damn, man, this bitch is snarky. Which people did, by the way? Sayori liked it. And Pazmar did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. Damn. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Yeah, she's saying your little ass isn't inspiring, so don't even try it. Hey, I did. I liked both the poems. I can't lie. I did. I found both poems to be entertaining. I was impressed, chick. That's right. Oh, where'd the music go? Oh, shit. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. And we're back. I was wondering where the music was going to come back in. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Pasmar appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh, these bitches are about to get down. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And you, that full of yourself? Oh, man. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Damn. These bitches. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Pasmar started showing up. Damn. It's already getting heated. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Damn, everybody's on it now. Okay. I don't like fighting, guys. You're gonna have to deal with this shit, because they're about to get down. It's just how it is. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Pasmar? She's just trying to make me look bad. Hey, leave me the fuck out of this. If y'all have some kind of beef, do what you got to do. I don't need to be drug into this shit. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Man, I didn't have to figure shit out, but y'all bitches be crazy. Help me explain that to her, Pastor. See? No, you leave me the fuck out of this. Man, I don't need this in my life. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Pasmar? Well, no. Exactly. How did I get dragged into this shit? I don't need this in my life. Not like I know anything about writing. Nope, sure the fuck don't. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Which way do we do this? You know what? We're still pretty early in this game, so let's call in a lifeline here. 1, 2. Drag up any words I had in my mouth. So interested, I turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Of course, it's making everybody uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? I don't know, man, but see, it's a prime example of why you don't juggle around a whole lot of broads. You know what? Hey, just have your girl, maybe a side girl, but you don't juggle a lot of broads. That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. Back at it. Oh, man. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Okay. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I, I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. She's not lying there, kids. She's 100% right about both of those descriptions. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, don't say because of Passmore. Don't put my fucking name in your mouth, bitch. Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Yeah. She didn't magically grow bigger titties. Yep, big and beautiful. Alright, look. This game is already different than it was yesterday. This game is 100% different already. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. No arguments, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Yeah, hey, I agree. But every good president has got to have a great vice president. It just has to be that way. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Yep, agreed. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? Hey, whoa, don't, no. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. We all would, I guess. Not really, but kind of, who knows? Fuck it, we'll figure it out. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person. Really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Really? This is what we're doing? We're going back and forth to all these different chicks? I mean, alright, cool, whatever. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Passmore, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Trying to get some booty. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Passmore, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion. That's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Pasmore, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. I know they do. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. Fuck you. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, if it keeps up like this, it's going to be a hell of a lot more fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Nope, it doesn't. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. So you want to do this again? We'll do half and half again? Okay. So, let's go romance. Love. Fireflies. This grief, daydream, climax. Yeah, fuck yeah. Secretive. Electricity. Papa. In this, I guess we laugh. Determination, embrace, infallible, nibble, disoriented, suicide, summer, clumsy, nibble. Let's. What do we want to do? Sensation. And nightgown. Alright, so now we're gonna go twisted and fucking dark like we did last time as well. Or not. Essence. Cry. Fester. Chocolate Destiny Fluffy. Oh, God. Lipstick? Vitality. Anxiety. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to click aura. Agonizing. Doki Doki. Why the hell not, right? Lust. For sure, lust. Another day passes, and it's time for the club. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Pasmore. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Sure, let's do it. Oh, wow, really? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that? All of a sudden. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. Could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Try to hustle money out of me. I don't care if it's fair or not. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Yep. Bitch trying to scam. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. What up, Yuri? Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything, lying ass bitch. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Pazmar to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ha ha ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think like that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whoa, what the fuck? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! They're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite off of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki. Wow, really? Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mm-hmm. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... Aha! I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Pazmar. Atta girl, Monica. Way to be there. Way to be there for me. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. She spends a lot of fucking time in that closet. Hey, Yuri! I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, not at all. Go ahead. Make me a cup also while you're at it. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. All creepy like and shit, yeah. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts the way she speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah? Why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Hey, calm down, Monica. Let's go get some water. We're just... Yuri was going to make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Pasmar in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. These broads are gonna fight something fierce. Then let's go, Pasmar. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri? Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Pasmar, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Pasmar, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Pasmar, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Bet your sweet ass. You impress me all the time, Yuri. Don't sweat it. Just get busy. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show? And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Good call, Yuri. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. You gotta let that shit out, girl. Seriously, just let it out. Be yourself. Just do what you gotta do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Aww. Oh, what a sweet thing to say. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Pasmore. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea, each of us. Pasmore, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Hey, I'll blow your back out, bro. Don't worry about it. I'll blow your back out. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. No, I think you should probably bend over for me. Just to be honest here. I think she should definitely bend over for me. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. It's those big titties that give you that back pain, isn't it? That's what it is? Your sweater puppies? Is that so? I wonder why that is. Most likely because of your posture, right? Good save, Paz. Good save. Always hunched over like that while reading? Yeah, that's a terrible reading posture. Right. Sure. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the key cup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book anyway. Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands, She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Pasmar? Sorry? I guess I shouldn't have done that? Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell, just by her expression, that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. See? Their eyes get to moving and shit, and it's creepy for me. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Pasmar, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. This is totally different than the fucking first day. The first part of this game was absolute fucking shit. I mean, it was garbage. This is actually entertaining. It's enthralling. It's driving me in. I know exactly what's going to happen, but I can't wait to see it play out. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Alright, so who should we... We're going to save Yuri for last. That's what we're going to do. Since we're vibing with Yuri, we're going to save her for last. Let's do Sayori's first. Sayori. Oh! I like this one, Pasmar. It has some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. Bitch, you better figure it out quick. You asked me for my opinion on yours. You better figure this shit out. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aww, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. I didn't say that. Don't put fucking thoughts into my head, broad. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try and keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems? Wait. Sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit about... Man, come on! This bipolar shit's gotta stop. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? No, bipolar. Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Who doesn't love happy little rainbows? And happy little trees? And happy little mistakes? Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Passmore. Sure thing, chick. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Alright. Yeah, holy crap. It's fucking long, chick. Jesus Christ. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? A little twisted, but it's fucking solid. Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Like I said, it's fucking twisted. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful? Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Good for you, Sayori. Good for you. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Get it, girl? Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Of course it is. And seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright. Hit up Monica. Hi again, Pasmar. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. Well, yeah. You gotta take that because that's all I'm giving. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This was good. Fuck yeah, it's good. I wrote it. Act like you're expecting something that's shitty. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Sure, let's see it. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Man, what is with these bras, these long ass poems this time? Load you? What am I loading you into? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. It's strange, but good. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Yeah, that whole drop to the bottom and load me thing. I can see that. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Man, these broads putting way too much thought into this stuff. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Okay. Sure. I'll take that advice, Monica. I appreciate it. Thanks for breaking the fourth wall on that. Right on. Or when something unexpected may happen? Wait. Is this tip even about writing? No, it's not. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Appreciate it. Thanks. Alright. Let's check out Natsuki. And then Yuri. What up, chick? How you doing today? Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Okay. Huh? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait. Maybe that was a compliment. It was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Ah, look, don't get a big head, bitch. But then keep practicing and maybe you'll get as good as me someday. Yeah, no, I have no desire for that. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Damn, bitch! I'm about to smack the fucking taste out of your mouth. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. What? That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You can say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I already don't like Amy. If the bitch likes spiders, I don't like her. See? She doesn't like her either. Nobody likes somebody that likes spiders. Those fucking people are creepy. They need mental help. See? She agrees with me. The world's better off with spider lovers. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Man, make me want to stomp a mud hole in your ass. Like, anyone agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Yeah, mine's like fetish porn, tying women up to beds and leaving them there for like 24 to 48 hours, like serious bondage. Those are my hobbies. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. I agree, it does. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. Once again, I agree. Unless they like spiders. If they like spiders, they can fuck off. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. Alright, fine. I'm going to write a good one tomorrow. So look forward to it. Sure. Who should I show my poem to next? The only fucking person left in here, man. Come on, get with the program. We're going to show it to Purple-Headed Bay. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Hasmar? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday. I was telling you kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Now, see, you and none of the other bras in the class have anything to worry about ever being laughed at. See, y'all are cute. People don't laugh at cute people. People don't laugh at good-looking people. They give them the benefit of the doubt. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh yeah, it's with me, baby. Ain't got nothing to worry about. It's 100% with me. Oh, that's right, you write in cursive. All right. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem was about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. It's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry. I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. I haven't even showed you the things I'm the best at yet, chick. We'll get to that later on. Writing, listening, eating that ass. Forgot to list that. There really aren't many people like you, Passmore. Nope, not many at all. Exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright guys, we just broke the hour mark, and this is starting to get really good. So we are going to call this episode over here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Do me a favor, hit that like button for me. If you're new here, subscribe. Feel free to share this wherever you want. But anyway, I'm going to call it quits, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Be good.